offensively, defensively, special teams wise, I thought our guys, we found a way. And as far as, offensively, of course, there's things that we can get better at. You see some of the things that happen on the field. You wonder why they happen. The bigger deal is that just sticking to the run game and figuring it out, especially down there in the fourth quarter, not getting frustrated. Just thought that, Hank, being coach, all parties involved right there, just sticking to it, because sometimes you can start to, chase points. You can start to do things that naturally you would do. And probably we would have even been a lot different with our talent last year, and just can't say enough about the players just sticking with it. And we got to continue to move forward. There's things that we got to clean up. Sure, we'll do that. And back at work, we're good to be back home with a win, definitely.
That might have been one of the more frustrating halves of football for your ground game in the first half there. Come out 12-yard carry right off the bat in the third quarter. Start finding some life on the edges. How important, I guess, is the mentality, not just for the offense to stick to it, but for your running backs to keep at it and find those lanes?
So it's easy. It's a lot easier for the backs to stick to it and do what we ask them to do, because we have a little cheat code on the sideline. The pictures, they provide the information where we're one block away, or we're one hole away, or, we're just a safety block away from it being a really big play. So you can get instant, feedback to them. A lot of people that's watching it outside of us can't see how small of a detail we missed to get this done or get that done. So it was easy for them to see where we were. And then the whole part of them adjusting and allowing us as an offensive staff to adjust a little bit right there, and our O-line adjusting to be able to get it done. But the pictures really, really help you. If you had to play a game, without the pictures and without the ability to show exactly what was happening, whether it was in the C gap, the D gap, whether our double team was working appropriately, or, our blocks were hitting where they were, or our tracks were exactly where they were, we would have had a big play. So if you had to watch it without that and play without that, it can become very frustrating. But it's always, we got a next play mentality here. And this team is built just a little bit different with grit and toughness. I thought when I came back to the sideline after a turnover that we had that was later, that there was going to be this, just this down, kind of a melancholy looking guy's face, but they were just watching the screen to see when we were going to get to go back, because our defense was playing so well. So it was more about that. They just kind of shifted their focus to the defense and sticking to it. It is also helpful to stick to it, easy to stick to it, I should say, when you look out there at your defense and they get a turnover right after something. So you got that momentum to take you back out on the field. So just a great job of playing together as a team.
About Junior and his ability to
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Of course, he could maybe stab with what we call a stab step, where you want to keep them inside. If they are where you want them to be, then he can stab them, keep them in there, and then set the block up even more. So it has a lot to do with feel on the third level, and that unfortunately is not something that you can just drill into a guy. It is definitely a talent that is they have, and then you can develop it, but they have to have the talent. But it's more about the flow of the third level. How's the flats being defended? Are they being defended inside out, outside in? Where's the safety coming from?